good morning. Good morning. Today I have to go and get some straw for my chicken coop. I have to do a few things in the chicken coop today. We got a couple of things going on with the chickens, and I have to take care of that. So let's get going. Guys, this wind is absolutely insane. We got the straw. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of this black fencing off, and I got to put it around some of the kennel part of the chicken run up there, because we got lots of little birds that fly into there, and little birds, little wild birds, they carry like diseases and stuff, and they can eat all your chicken food. So I want to take some of this black fencing and wrap it around the kennel part of the run. Ooh, try and keep them out. I don't know if they're stressing my chickens out or not. I'm not really sure. Man, he stapled this sucker on there good. Wish I had like actual chicken wire, chicken fence, but I don't, so I'm just gonna use what I got, right? Because that's about being more self-sufficient. So I'm just gonna clip this and take it off and see how much I get. Okay, so I got two pretty good pieces off of that. I'll take it over here and see how well I can get it to fit on the kennel. So this is what I did. I just zip tied this black fencing over the chain link. See, I got a bunch of open chain link. That's where the little birds are coming in. So I'm just covering that up. Come over here and see what I was doing. What the hell? Now that I have all of the little birds blocked from being able to get into the run, it's time to move on to changing out the wood chips in the coop. It's a dirty, dusty job, but it's all part of them free eggs. So after filling up both my buckets, I'm going to haul them out here to the trailer that's hooked up to my tractor. And I make probably about 3 or 4 trips back and forth. And once my trailer is full, I'm going to take it over and dump it out in our new manure pile that we're starting. You need to let your chicken manure pile set for about a year. And after that year is up, then you can use it in your garden as fertilizer. I ended up taking 2 trailer loads over to the new manure pile. When I was done scraping up all the chicken poop, I brought in my straw bale, and it smelled so good. The one thing though is that it does have some dust to it, unfortunately. And I just spread it out through the coop. I think it's really nice how the straw bales come apart in little sections, and you don't have to try to fight with the big old bale to get your straw off. I knew the ladies would work their way inside to check it all out. They heard me in there working, and now they want to come see what I was doing. We're going to be switching to exclusively straw from now on. I read that it's a lot better for them than the wood chips that we originally had down. Okay, pretty. I'm just clearing out their water jugs, and I'm adding a little apple cider vinegar to their fresh cold water. Apple cider vinegar is supposed to be really good for their gut health, their immune system, and it also helps with like worms and things like that. After getting all of their water set up, I noticed that they had knocked down the tray off of their feeder. It didn't really look like they had eaten much of any food that I had given them that morning. So I just went ahead and filled up their tray with their regular feed, and then I poured some crushed up eggshells that I usually use like in the garden with the tomatoes. And this is what I had left over, so I just added it to their food. That'll be something else that will become a regular in their food as well. So I want to apologize for all the sniffing that you hear off and on through the video. My allergies were just through the roof, and my nose just kept running, and I just kept sneezing. I had taken an allergy tablet, but obviously it hadn't kicked in yet. So I'm gonna hang a tarp to help block some of the sun and make another shaded area that they'll have. Chickens like the sun, they need the sun, but they don't like to hang out in the sun at all. So I'm just using metal wire to secure the tarp to the black fence, and then I'm gonna hang chicken wire across the bottom to help keep it from flapping so much when it's windy out. This chicken wire was giving me fits. It did not want to unravel. So after a while, I decided, well, I'm just gonna wrap it around my body to keep it open until I could at least get one corner of it secured to the black fence. And once I did that, I was able to stretch it the rest of the way across and just trim off the excess. So after I got it all in place using the metal ties, I went and got my staple gun and stapled all three securely to the wood posts. And I stretched the chicken wire to make sure that it was nice and tight before I stapled this side of it. This is what I got done. Hung up another tarp. Oh yeah, they like it a lot better already, I can tell. They still like to cuddle up in that corner over there. I don't know why. Give them a lot more shade. They'll spread out though a little bit, I think. The whole area over here is shaded now, so that's good. Hey, you. Taking a dust bath? Sorry, did I interrupt your bath? My bad. So we got a lot done. This gate I covered with the black fencing. It was wide open, not wide open, but the chain links were open so the little birds could come through. So I got that covered. I got eggshells, crushed eggshells in their food now. That's gonna be along with their grits. They seem to enjoy it. So the tarp, we got held down with chicken wire across it so it doesn't flap in and out so much. It will a little bit still, but not as much as it was. So that's good. I got the black fencing over the chain link. On the top we have chicken wire. And then this was just an old dog kennel fence that we put up. So it was still wide open, you know, the chain links were. So I got the black fencing put in for that all the way around. I didn't put it over here because it doesn't really need it. That's the security door Vincent built, if you remember. It's in one of our past videos. Everybody seems to like it a little better with the tarp. They're spreading out a little bit. Before they were just hiding in that corner for shade. We're eventually gonna get a roof for this. It's just a little bit expensive, so we're still saving up for it. But I think they're okay for right now. I definitely think they like their food outside in their run a lot better than they like it in their coop. So I'm definitely gonna start keeping it out here. We started them on fermented food. I've only given it to them once just to see how well they would like it, and they really liked it. And I fed it to them out here in their run, and ever since then they haven't wanted to eat in their coop. So that's why I'm gonna keep it out here in their run. I only did enough for one feeding to begin with because I wasn't sure if they were gonna like it or not, and I didn't wanna waste a bunch of the food. So they really liked it, so I got some more fermenting right now, and then tomorrow they'll start getting it regularly. So that's good. Apple cider vinegar in their water. I think I read like 2 teaspoons per gallon. That's a dewormer. It helps with their immune system. And then with them having all these little birds that were coming in and out, you know, I feel kind of stupid, but you know, it is what it is. I did not realize, I didn't even think about the little birds, you know, causing any kind of illness or anything for them. I just had a couple of birds that weren't doing very good. Not real bad, but you could just tell maybe something was going on. And so I started doing, you know, Google searches and going on YouTube, and a lot of you fine folks gave me some great information. So I blocked all the little birds from being able to come in. And not only that, but the little birds like to steal their food and their little num-nums, you know. Any Hoosier, I think I got them all set up now. They got fresh hay in their coop. We're on an apple cider vinegar regimen. We're gonna be starting fermented food in the morning from here on out. I'll let you know how they do on that. And I have one bird I think is blind. I know for sure she went blind in one eye, but like she wants to get off. She sleeps on the very top roost, and she wants to get off, but she just stands up there and squawks. So I don't know if she just can't judge it to get down yet. I'm not really sure. So I'll keep you updated on her as well. It's my little girl, Emma, one of my buffs. They're all stretched out in there now, so that makes me happy. I've been wanting to get that done, but it had just been so super windy. I would have just been fighting with the tarp the whole time. So hopefully by next spring, I'll be able to have a roof on top. You know, that's the kind of, for us, that's a big project as far as finances go. Something we just got to save up for. Not impossible, just got to save for it. You know, you set a goal and you work towards that goal. All right, guys, well, I think that'll about do it. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my content, just subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.